Hello everyone, welcome to Quantifiers. So students, from today onwards, I'll be posting a question every day. I would request all of you, if you like these videos, please do subscribe our channel and do share these videos with your friends. So let's start, students. Now here is the question. I would request all of you to please pause the video and give this question a try. Okay, so I hope all of you have tried it. Now, to be very honest, students, this is a very advanced level question. You can only solve this question if you are aware of the concepts, let's say, of how to find number of factors of any particular number. If you are aware of all these things, then only you can solve it. But let's start with the basics. If you are not aware, I'll try my best to explain this question to all of you. So now see, students, first we will learn how to calculate number of factors of any particular number. So let's say the number is n और मुझे इसके number of factors निकालने. So the first step is to prime factorize the number. So let's say on prime factorizing, I'm getting a to the power p into b to the power q into c to the power r. Now, because we are prime factorizing, so very important that a, b, c are prime numbers. Okay, a, b, c are prime numbers. Now, how do we get number of factors? Very easy, just focus on the powers of the prime number. जो prime number की power है, उस पे हमें focus रखना है. Increase each of the powers by 1. Okay, increase all of them by 1. So p will become p plus 1, q will become q plus 1, r will become r plus 1, and we just need to multiply all of them. And now if we multiply all of them, we will get number of factors of n. Okay, this will give us the number of factors of n. Let us try to understand this with the help of some numbers. So let's say if I take a number 24, now the first step is to prime factorize. तो अगर हम prime factorize करेंगे, we'll get 2 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 1. Now just focus on the powers. Powers को हमने 1 से increase कर देना है. So this will become 4. This will become 2. So 4 into 2, this will give us 8 factors. ठीक है, मतलब 24 के अगर आप number of factors calculate करोगे, you will get 8 factors. Let us take one more number. Let's say 420. Now if I prime factorize this, so I'll get 2 square into 3 to the power 1 into 5 to the power 1 into 7 to the power 1. Same logic as I've told you, focus only on the prime numbers. Increase all of them by 1 each. So we'll get 3, we'll get a 2, we'll get a 2, we'll get a 2. We multiply all of them. We will get 24 factors. Okay, so very easy. I hope all of you have understood it. The first step is to prime factorize, then increase all the powers of the prime numbers by 1 each. Multiply all of them, you will get the number of factors. So students, now this was the first concept which is required to solve this question. Now let us see some more concepts. Now the second concept which I'm going to tell you is very, very important. Please do remember it. Only perfect squares will have odd number of factors. Okay, only perfect squares will have odd number of factors. Let's take some examples to understand this. अभी मैंने perfect square लिया 36. So how do we calculate number of factors? That I have already told you. पहले तो prime factorize करेंगे. So we'll get 2 square into 3 square. Now how many factors it will have? Powers will be increased by 1. So this 2 will become 3. This 2 will become 3. If we multiply them, we'll get 9 factors. So I hope you can see that 36 is a perfect square and it has 9 factors. It is having odd number of factors. Let's take one more example related to perfect squares. 144 ले लेते हैं. 144 is 2 to the power 4 into 3 square, right? क्योंकि पहले तो prime factorize करना ही है. Then if I increase each of the powers by 1, so I'll get 5 and 3. Now 5 into 3 will give 15 factors. So again, you can see, students, Again, we have taken a perfect square and we are getting odd number of factors. So just remember this, that only perfect squares will have odd number of factors. I hope this concept is clear to you as well. One more concept is required here to solve this question. Let us understand that and then we'll come to the question. Now students, we are talking about a perfect square. Let's say I've taken a perfect square which is n square. That means n is a natural number here. Okay, n is a natural number. Now listen to me very carefully. If I write down all the factors of n square, if I write down all the factors of n square in increasing order or decreasing order, okay, if I write down all the factors of n square in any order, be it increasing or decreasing, then n will always come in the middle. Okay, I hope आप सबको ये तो समझ में आ रहा होगा कि n will be a factor of n square, right? Because n square is divisible by n. तो n तो एक फैक्टर होगा ही होगा n square का. So n will always come in the middle. That means if there are x factors greater than n, if there are x factors greater than n, then definitely there will be x factors which are less than n as well. जितने फैक्टर्स n से बड़े होंगे उतने ही फैक्टर्स n से छोटे भी होंगे. Let's try to understand this with the help of one number. Now 36 we know is a perfect square. Okay, so 36 is a perfect square. Now as I've told you, if I write down all its factors in the increasing or decreasing order, so let me write it in the increasing order. So I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18 and 36, right? Now I told you that n will always come in the middle. You can even check it. If n square is 36, if n square is 36, that means n is equal to 6. So here students, you can see n is coming in the middle. You can see there are 4 factors greater than 6. And there are 4 factors which are less than 6 as well. बहुत ही important concept है. I hope ये concept सबको clear है. Now students, let's come to the question. Now just see here, it is given that n square has exactly 10 factors less than n. तो अभी इसका क्या मतलब हुआ कि if I write down all the factors of n square in the increasing or decreasing order, so I told you that n will always come in the middle. Now if n is in the middle and it is given that there are 10 factors less than n, ऐसे 10 factors हैं जो n से कम है. So can I say definitely there will be 10 factors which are greater than n? Now students, from here what can we figure out? From here we can definitely figure out that n square will have how many factors? N square will have 21 factors. Because one of the factors is n. There are 10 factors which are greater than n. And there are 10 factors which are less than n as well. So n square के number of factors आ जाएंगे. That means n square, it will have 21 factors. So students, now I have figured out that n square will have 21 factors. Okay. So let me write it here. I have figured out that n square will have a total of 21 factors. Now read the question, guys. हमें question पूछा गया है, how many factors n to the power 7 will have? Now very important students, I hope all of you remember how do we calculate number of factors. आपको याद होगा number of factors कैसे निकालते थे? पहले prime factorize करते थे, then we used to increase the powers by 1 and multiply, we used to get number of factors. Now think logically students, how can you get 21 factors? Can I say I can get 21 factors? Let's say on prime factorizing. Okay, on prime factorizing a number, हमने किसी number को prime factorize किया and I am getting only one prime number. So if I am getting only one prime number, what should be its power? Can I say its power should be 1 less than 21? Power अगर 21 से एक कम होगी तभी तो 21 factors आएंगे. That means any prime number with power 20 this will definitely have 21 factors. I hope this is clear to all of you. Very important, A is prime. Okay, this is the most important thing, that A has to be prime. Now, is there any other way to get 21 factors? Yes, let's try to split 21. Okay, if you split 21 into two parts, now 21 को अगर हम दो पार्ट में स्प्लिट करेंगे, so I can write it as 3 into 7. Right, students? Up 3 into 7 will give me 21. Now, how do we get 3 and 7? Students, this 3 and 7 we are getting after increasing the powers by 1. I hope आप लोगों को याद है नंबर ऑफ फैक्टर्स कैसे निकालते थे. जब हम प्राइम नंबर्स की पावर को 1 से इंक्रीज करते थे और उनको मल्टीप्लाई करते थे, then we used to get number of factors. So basically this 3 and 7 we are getting when we are increasing the powers by 1. तो इसका क्या मतलब हुआ? That means if I am using two different prime numbers, and increasing their powers by 1, I should get 3 and 7. That means I can say that powers of these prime numbers should be 1 less than 3 and 7. तो मतलब एक प्राइम नंबर का पावर 2 होना चाहिए और दूसरे प्राइम नंबर का पावर 6 होना चाहिए. Then only we will get 3 into 7, which will give us 21 factors. And very, very important point, A and B are prime. Okay, then only we will get 21 factors. A and B are prime. There is no other way to get 21 factors, students. Now, students, we are almost done with the question. A to the power 20 has 21 factors. A square into B to the power 6 also has 21 factors. But now what is the question? How many factors n to the power 7 will have? अब students ये क्या है? ये basically n square की value है. N square is of the form A to the power 20 because n square was having 21 factors. Now, if n square is A to the power 20, can I say n will be equal to A to the power 10? From here, I can also say that n to the power 7 will have value A to the power 70. So students, if prime number is having a power of 70, how many factors will it have? It will definitely have 71 factors. So students, now this is one of the answers. Okay, this is one of the answers. Now let's look at the other possibility, this second possibility as well. Now I know that this is also having 21 factors. So can I say n square is of the form A to the power 2 into B to the power 6. From here I can find the value of n. N will be equal to A into B cube. But we have to find number of factors of n to the power 7. So can I say n to the power 7 will be equal to A to the power 7 into B to the power 21. Now A and B are definitely prime numbers. So how do we find number of factors? We'll increase the powers by 1. So this 7 will become 8, 21 will become 22. We'll get 8 into 22, which will give us 176 factors. So students, now there are two possibilities. The answer for this question will be n to the power 7 will have either 71 factors or 176 factors. Okay, students. So this is the answer for this question. I hope this concept is clear to all of you. Obviously, students, these questions need a lot of practice. Then only you'll be able to solve it quickly. I've tried my best to explain you. I hope all of you have liked the video. Please do share it with your friends. Thank you, everyone.